Welcome to the Walthers Showroom Update. I'm Zach, and today we're going to be taking a trip on the Baltimore and Ohio Railroad via the beautiful WalthersProto Capital Limited train. I've got the whole train set up here on the layout. It's ready to depart the HO scale station, so grab your ticket and meet me on board. Okay, now I'd like to give you a chance to see the locomotives and some of the equipment up close. We'll start off with the WalthersProto E9A and E8 BM locomotives. And these are based on the class DP6 units and the rebuilt DP7-X units. We'll start right on the nose with the raised B&O Capital Dome logo. You've got the single flush headlight and the flush number boards. Now along the side here on the truck, on the engineer side, there's an ATS shoe. And then up on the roof, you can see the Nathan M5 air horn. And behind that, along the roof, the winterization hatches on the radiator fans. And toward the back, we have the steam generator details, which you can also see along the roof of the B units, just above the stainless steel side grills. While we're on the B units, I'm just going to drop down for a second here to show you the fuel skirts, the full skirts along the fuel tank. And that's both on the A and B units. All right, now we'll take a look at the gorgeous new Strata-Dome 513 sleeper. Starting here, you can see the base for the stanchions where the antenna had been mounted when it was in service on the C&O, which was removed by the B&O before placed in service for the Capital Limited. Moving on to the dome, you can see that the dome has a very unique profile. It's slanted at the back. We're actually coming at it from the back, and it's like it's leaning forward to a more abrupt end at the front of the dome. Just past the grabs here, if you follow along the roof line toward the forward-facing edge, you can see the icicle breaker bar just above the 4 rooftop floodlights, which, if you sprung for a deluxe edition version of the train, will be lit via factory-installed LEDs. And all along the car, you can see the simulated stainless steel finish. And although it might not show up well on video, we've also got prototypically tinted windows as well. So I'm going to go ahead and move in the Pullman-Standard 5-bedroom buffet lounge observation. You can see that this car also features simulated stainless steel finish on the fluted bottom half of the car, while the top half of the car is painted in the B&O livery. The colors that were used in production are actually color matched to some of the original B&O drift cards, so they have a very accurate and convincing look in the final product. You can see the car length rooftop antenna all the way along the car, including right over the vent for the buffet. And in the back third, the large windows very nicely open up the car to see inside the large lounge at the end of the car. You can see the marker lights along the top, and on the blunt end, we've got some proper B&O medallions, and then on the door, the signature Capital Limited sign. I hope you enjoyed seeing the Capital Limited train in action as much as I enjoyed running it. The E9A and the E8BM locomotives were stocked here at Walthers a couple weeks ago, and within about a week, those gorgeous last 2 cars in the series, the 513 Strata-Dome Sleeper and the Lounge Observation, should be stocked here at Walthers. So within a couple weeks, at your local hobby shop, Walthers.com, you will be able to get the entire B&O Capital Limited train. And let me tell you something, if you get a chance to see it in person, you should. Get your hands on some of those Strata-Dome models, the observation models. They're absolutely gorgeous. They're even more so in person. So thank you for joining me today. This weekend, Walthers will be displaying new product at the Amherst show. So stop by our booth, pay us a visit if you're in the area. We'd love to see you. We're going to be making 2 brand new announcements for WalthersProto at the show. So you definitely want to check those out. For those of you who aren't able to attend, next week during our showroom update, I'm going to be giving you more details about those announcements. So until then, happy travels.